It is time for entertainment by Vasana, apparently. I saw that little shimmy.
A little shimmy. Get some
Yes.
vitamin V.
V as in Vasana in the house.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a little wet outside today.
Yes. How much is it raining right now?
It is spitting.
I know, and we were talking about this off air. I was like, spitting?
Yes.
We say like, usually, I don't know. I'm from California. We say like it's sprinkling.
Sprinkling.
Or drizzling.
With the elbow.
Salpe. Yes. But, spitting, that's a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one. Spitting.
All right.
Just before we start, I just wanted to say that last week we're not going to have a special like last week. It's sort of like a little bit of a downer, but we've got some good stories. Starting off with Eurovision. No surprise, Sweden. Sweden won. Loreen was the singer, and she also won it back for Sweden back in 2012 with a song some listeners might know as Euphoria. Might know the song Euphoria.
Oh wait, so if you even if you win, you can go back?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the same singers, or dig this, you can get a singer from a different country to sing for your country. So this is what they had. One time they had Celine Dion singing for another country, and she's from Canada,
right?
So she was singing for a European country.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay.
So all the songs were awesome. I don't know if there's some pictures up on the internet, but wonderful costumes, and the competition is definitely a far cry from the beginning. So at the beginning, it was very, very not. Anyway, let's go on to the clip that we have. This is the winning song, Tattoo by Loreen. Countries which are obviously not in Europe, but they're allowed to be in there through some political voting and whatever. So anyway, Kate Middleton was even there. She even made a surprise appearance at the event. I listened to quite a few of the songs, actually quite a few, too many that I had to. Germany had an awesome metal song. I don't know what kind of metal, but England also did well, but the big thing for them, they didn't get 0 points. So they're 2 years ago. Lots of things to say. I could spend the whole show talking about it, but
we got to move on.
Let's move on.
Yes.
So let's go from the Swedish winner to a new Korean singer with a Swedish name.
I like the segue.
Yes, thank you very much. I worked on that.
Okay.
The name is MIDNATT, which means midnight in Sweden, but it is not a new singer.
No?
Do you know a guy called Lee Hyun?
Who's Ehyun?
Lee Hyun was part of a ballet trio called Group 8, and his voice is, how would you put it in Korean? Kamerun?
Oh, really?
Very, very nice. Very sotovoce. There's two languages.
Yes.
Yes, so it was very nice, sweet voice, but also very powerful at the same time. So here is the story before I play the clip. So HIVE signed him and rebranded him as part of what they call Project L. And for the love of me, I could not figure out what L means. I was looking and looking. I don't
know.
So I was thinking
Project
it might be
L.
language because then the second part, he said as part of their preparation plan, they acquired Supertone, an AI audio company that could perfectly replicate human voices.
Ooh.
So this is the AI again coming into the news. Secondly, the song is being released in 6 different languages at the same time.
Wow.
And all these 6 different languages are sung by MIDNATT.
MIDNATT.
So he sings the songs in all the languages, but the AI generator alters his voice to sound natural in those languages. So you know how when I speak Korean, I sound weird. Weird.
I mispronounced. I butchered a word at hour number 1. For mak curtain. I call it angma curtain, like devil curtains, instead of the blackout curtains. I mean, it's not just you. I butcher words all the time.
I even get words wrong. Like
Yes.
I wanted to go buy balloons one time. So balloons is 풍선. But I went in there and I said 선풍기 주세요. They said 몇 개? And I said 50개 주세요.
You asked for 50 fans?
I asked for 50 fans.
Not 50 balloons?
Not
Oh
50
my gosh.
balloons.
That
Anyway,
was-
so
oh my
yes.
gosh.
Anyway, so the AI generator alters his voice to make him sound natural in
That's
those songs.
interesting.
Yeah, so it's awesome. Firstly, awesome that he learned those languages or his songs in those languages.
Okay.
Finally, there is a female vocal part in the song, but it is not a female.
It's him?
It's him.
They altered it.
They altered it out. So that is him. That is him in the whole song. So this is the new...
It's like a whole new era.
That's what...
AI generator.
Yep, that's what Bang Chi-hyuk was saying. Is their new Project L. So I think L might be language, but if somebody out there knows what L means, please put it in our... Maybe even a guess. I'm not sure. So anyway, let's move on. So from different voices to misunderstanding the language.
Oh.
So even English. So
Really?
I read this headline.
Okay,
so I'm going
read
to
it
read this
to me.
headline.
Verbatim.
Verbatim.
Okay, here we go.
NEWJEANS Danielle to drop the Little Mermaid soundtrack song.
What's wrong with that?
So I thought, because of all these days, people getting cancelled and people not getting re-signed, etc., etc.
You thought she was being dropped?
I thought she was being dropped.
Doesn't to drop mean like she's going to release a new song?
Correct. So when I first read it, I thought she dropped something, so I read it because
You had to reread it.
I read the
article,
and I thought, this is not about
Being canceled.
her being cancelled or her dropping the song.
No, it means
Yeah.
come on, Vasana.
Yeah,
get
I
with
know.
it.
I was tired.
Okay.
So
It
but
means
anyway,
it means she's gonna release a new
release
song,
a song
or album. Yeah.
So for those of you who probably might have misunderstood it like I did, and I'm a native speaker of English, to drop a track means to record a song.
Yes.
But when it's an album, you don't drop an album.
Yeah, you release an album.
I guess.
You drop a song.
Anywho.
Yes.
Walt Disney said last Friday that Danielle was cast for a role through an official audition held at the Disney headquarters up in Seoul. So let's have a listen to the little snippet that Disney released of her singing it. It's just so perfect.
pretty.
Perfect for Disney.
So like pure and pristine. What a voice.
Unlike mine. Anyway, moving on.
This is where we go jump, jump, jump.
Jump,
Okay.
jump, jump. Moving on.
Let's move on quickly.
Moving on to Hollywood.
Yes.
Let's talk about Hollywood, but not actors or films. We're going to talk about the writers.
I know.
So
that strike, is it still going on?
It is still going on. So when it first started on May 2nd, I thought, okay, let's. I can just skip this. It's going to finish in about 5 days.
It's not.
It's not.
It's been ongoing.
Ongoing. The last time they went on strike was 15 years ago. And according to figures provided by the WGA, the Writers' Pay that's the union for the Writers Guild Association.
America.
Of America. Writers' Pay has decreased by 4% over the last 10 years.
Oh, no.
And so one writer just went onto a website and showed the difference between her first residual paycheck when she first started working and now.
What was it?
So her first residual paycheck was $12,000.
Okay.
This was 10 years
Residual,
ago.
okay.
Residual. Residual means the money that you get when your movie's being used or your program's being used. Her last residual paycheck from streaming. And that's the big thing that's happened these days.
Okay,
obviously,
how much did she get?
$4.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ouch.
So you can understand why they're striking. To go from thousands to tens.
Oh my
or not even
gosh.
tens, singles.
Single digits.
Yes. So the top 8 executives at the top movie companies
Made how much?
Made $773 million last year.
That's a lot of zeros
That's
compared to
a lot
that
of
$4.
zeros. Yeah, that's a lot of zeros.
Yes.
So the WGA were proposing that they get paid about $400 million just for the whole Writers Guild.
Yeah.
The execs said no, and they came back with $86 million, which is not less than 20% of that, 25%. So one of the huge problems, and you may have guessed it already, is AI. AI, because AI, I mean, I've been playing AI songs for the last, 2 months. So AI can also
Generate scripts.
And so that's the big problem. So all the night shows have stopped, including my favorite one with John Oliver. And I was watching a little documentary about him. And so John Oliver's program, it takes 6 weeks to organize that 30-minute segment.
Yes,
So
yes.
I hope they get it soon, and I hope they get some money. I hope they get paid. So good
Show
luck
me the
to
money.
the Hollywood writers.
Yes. No, really, they deserve it. So thanks for covering all of the entertainment and arts news, and we'll check in with you next week.
Thank you very much.
Bye, Vasana.
Bye-bye.
I'll be back in a moment.